Let's see. When we're live, we're live. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Mr. Derek Smith. Hello, Derek. How are you today?
Very good. How are you doing today, Christine?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And everyone, this is a live because I have to introduce you to Derek Smith. And I have done that in the past a lot, and I'm really a massive fan of everything that he's doing. He's also the sponsor of this month and next month and the months afterwards of my podcast, which I'm extremely grateful for. So but it's not just that. It's because really he's a great guy. He knows what he's doing, and you should check out what he's doing. So first thing is that you should check out the link in the description. And it's something that we will talk about today as well. But first of all, I would love you to introduce yourself, Mr. Derek Smith. Tell
Thank you,
everyone,
Christine.
if they haven't heard about you yet, who are you?
Well, that's great. Thank you so much also for your support. Great work that you're doing. I love the content you've been putting out for the last couple of years, but especially this year, I'm loving what you're putting out. So thank you very much. It's an honor to be your sponsor for this month and hopefully some upcoming months as well. As you mentioned a little bit, of course, my name is Derek Smith. You don't need to call me Mr. Derek Smith, but I still like that anyways. I am a public speaking coach and I'm an event host and master of ceremonies. And for your audience, I imagine what they most want to hear about is the types of services I provide for people who are looking to improve their speaking, their public speaking, their messaging, how they are looking to express what their passion is, what their business is. And a lot of people struggle with being able to communicate what their message is, and I'm here to help with that. And again, I'd be glad to tell you a little bit more about how I do that, Christine, but I think you got a pretty good idea also of how I do things.
Yes, and everyone, I mean, most of you, I think, have met him in one way or another through my channels now because we've done so many LinkedIn lives together and lots of other things. There's another one coming up soon, by the way, in February that we're doing. Yes, so there's lots of things that Derek is offering for everyone who would like to improve their public speaking and mainly focusing on virtual speaking, if I
Right.
have that correct. So can
That's
you
right.
tell people a bit more about what you're doing and also specifically about that link that we have put in already in the description?
Well, that's right. Thank you, Christine. You're right. Actually, I focus primarily on a virtual event, public speaking, whatever we can do inside this rectangle here. They say that in 2024, of all the types of business events that exist out there, 40% of them will be virtual. So it actually makes sense now more than ever to understand how to express yourself when you are in attendance at a virtual event. And so I provide one-on-one coaching whereby we work to sort of brainstorm ideas on how you're going to present your passion, your business, whatever you're working on. Plus, also, I encourage all of the clients that I work with to, practice what they preach. Actually, go to the gym when it comes to your speaking and practice on a regular basis. So, with practice, brainstorm, my one-on-one coaching, plus also my brand new video coaching course, which is 90 minutes of video coaching on camera, where you just sit down, you take part in the coaching course. That's now available too, and it's all part of a larger package, which I'm proud to say, Christine, you and I are announcing this today, but for today until the end of the month, we're going to be offering the full package, which includes one-on-one coaching with me, practice sessions, brainstorm sessions, and the course itself for 75% off. So that's why I was super pleased to get on this call with you, Christine, because I just wanted to tell people that this is available specifically to your community. And I think it's a great time kicking 2024 off in the right way, where people are going to say, all right, I really got to get my speaking down pat. And I hope they'll engage with me so that way they can get a little bit better, because we have a wonderful private community of speakers that we just love having new fascinating people. And I know Christine's got a great group of people aligned with her. So Christine, I'm very pleased to be here talking about it.
That is amazing. I think the offer is unbeatable. It's amazing. Thank you so much for offering that. So everyone, click immediately on that link. Is there, when they click on that link, that offer is already there, or do they have to type in anything? No, it's you all
We are
specifically
all
set
set.
up.
That's it. Yeah,
Yes.
all set to
Okay.
go.
So
Yeah.
until the 31st of January 2024, you can get that course for, and the coaching and the practice sessions and everything that you just mentioned for 75% off, which is amazing, incredible value. I'm already working with Derek in all kind of ways, and we gonna go deeper and deeper into certain things also for me. So I'm really excited. And like I said, I'm a testament to what he's doing and the way he works. Now, the few questions that my people have. So first of all, if you do have any questions, please put them in the comments and we will reply to them. But I do know that the first things people might ask, oh, but how much time do I have to invest, and when are things taking place? I don't know if I can actually make it. So you already answered one thing. So the video content is basically 90 minutes worth of stuff, and then there's other things. So what's like the timeline and that you would expect people to go through that, or that have gone through already, so that people know what to expect?
Great question. So, I usually say with the clients that I'm working with, you can see significant value in the first month, 30 days, you can start seeing your speaking improving. So like I said earlier, there's 90-minute video coaching course, which you do independently. So watch that hour and a half of content whenever you're ready to go. Plus also, when it comes to the brainstorm sessions and the practice sessions, I quite literally give you the freedom to choose when you come in, because we are running these events on a regular basis. So quite literally, you just receive the scheduling link. When you're ready to go, you come in, you get your one-on-one coaching with me when the time is right for you. So it all depends on how long it takes. But like I said, 30 days, in my experience, my clients genuinely see significant increase in the value of how they speak in front of their audiences, because they have a better idea of their message. Plus also they have some new tips and tricks. So they are immediately seeing some results when they come into these practice sessions with me.
Yes, amazing. And I know that you're working with people from all over the world as well. And that also basically the time zones play into that. So that might be another thing where people think, oh, I don't know if I'm in the right time zone. I can tell you that obviously Derek is not working 24/7. You have to understand that. However, I do know that he accommodates a lot of the time zones as well. So I don't think there will be an issue, but I'm just asking you that directly, Derek, to tell people
Yeah.
with getting a session in with you because they sit in America, or maybe they get in a session with you because they're in Italy. So I know that there's a lot of happening also in early evenings. So you have both early evenings, our time, let's say, in the European time zone, but then people from America will be able to join because it's in the morning and so on. So can you just ensure people that they will be able to get hold of you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I have dozens of clients throughout the world that are operating out of Italy. I have several clients in Italy, plus also in the United States. So the time zones in which we're working in kind of work with people all the way to India, all the way to the West Coast of the United States. Unfortunately, if you're in Australia, New Zealand right now, unless you are
Yes.
willing to wake up early in the morning, yeah, that's not really the time zone that we're working within, but we have a large spread across the globe, so that way people from all around the world can be part of the private community.
Yeah, exactly. I always have that as well, and I'm very similar. So I try to accommodate basically these time zones that you just mentioned. And Australia, sorry, it probably doesn't work, but for some people, yes, because if I run them in the morning, and also the time changes are always different. And I was working with Australia recently, actually, towards the end of last year, and I was running my sessions in the morning, 9 o'clock my time, which was 7 or 8 o'clock their time, and it worked for them. But yes, so that's great. So incredible value there, incredible things that you're offering with that package. I think it's quite unique as well, a combination of videos, coaching, and the training, which I usually don't find in other things where you then go and train on a regular basis as well.
That's right.
And it's so important. I attended 2 or 3 of those already with you also in the past, where it's really a safe space. So that's important for people, where you can actually train and rehearse. So not on a real stage, but on a virtual stage where you get feedback as well. And I know you always hot and cold feedback as well to give to people. And it's
That's
lovely.
right.
And it's a community feedback as well. It's not just from you, but how the other people in that group receive
right.
actually everything
Yeah.
that you were saying.
That's correct. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, Christine, my opinion is not the only opinion that matters. And that's what we like to do in our communities. We like to make sure the audience, the people who just witnessed what happened, what they actually thought about what they heard and what they saw. And, I should say, a lot of people ask me, Derek, how can I become better at public speaking? This is obviously my world. So I know how to respond to this. And there's no quick answer to it. To be quite honest, you need to practice. You need to get out there, get your voice heard, because at some point you're going to need to break the rust off of you and find a way to just get your voice heard. And so, at least in my experience and with the clients I work with, it's this practice that is what makes the difference.
Yes, it is really, really, really. And what I would like to say as well, because of course, if someone sees you now here for the first time, what we know is, first of all, recommendations work best if you recommend someone. So you have my recommendation for Derek, just to be sure of that. But second of all, Derek has so many lovely resources, and you can just check out everything he's doing, so that you can see and get to know him better over the next week, because like he said, that offer is for the next week, so this until 31st, which is actually next Wednesday. So dig deeper into everything that Derek is doing, connect with him on LinkedIn, have a chat with him if you like. He's always open for having a chat before you buy things or anything. But
definitely,
I also think with 75% off and everything that's included, it's basically a no-brainer. However, I do understand that people say, oh, but I don't know who that is. So go check it out, check it all out, and listen to me, and then book it. But
that's
make
right.
sure you get that discount, because it's so worth it. So I just wanted to say that as well, because that might be another objection that people might have, but I don't know, and there's so many people out there. And of course, you have also worked with so many non-English speakers in the past, which is also important for people to know.
That's right, Christine. Again, you hit the nail on the head there. It's because I primarily work with English speakers, meaning people who speak English, but it's not their primary language. It's not their first language. So non-native English speakers, people from around the world that, maybe they don't have the confidence when it comes to expressing themselves as clearly as in their native language. So with that, that's why I have this international group. This is a safe space for people to just come in, make some mistakes, and then realize, oh, actually, okay, I can do this. And so I love working with that kind of audience, because it has people from all around the world. How could I go wrong? So again, if you are an entrepreneur out there, if you're a startup founder, if you're just somebody who is a spokesperson for your passion, your business, I think we are the private community you've been looking for to help yourself practice and get a little bit better at expressing yourself.
Yes, thank you so much. So, anything else you wanted to say that I haven't mentioned before we wrap up today, actually?
Oh, well, yeah, actually, Christine, no, and it's also one thing that you had sort of mentioned. Just give a click on that link that Christine mentioned, and right at the top of the page, there is a book a 15-minute call with me, because just like Christine said, she can vouch for me, I can vouch for myself, but maybe you might want to meet me first. So if you want, book a 15-minute call with me, the button's right there at the top of the page. Click on that link, and then we can meet, and I can tell you a little bit more about this offer. Again, it's 75% off between now and the end of the month.
Thank you so much. Everyone, if you do have any questions, feel free to comment below, and me and Derek will be answering for sure. And Derek, thank you again for all your support and amazing stuff that you're doing. I'm so looking forward to deepen this relationship in the future as well. Everyone, have a lovely rest of the day, and thank you, Derek.
Thank you so much, Christine. Appreciate it. You have a great day as well.